She didn't come home that night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she pulled the same thing. I explained it on an earlier podcast, but she uh she also did the same thing the following Saturday night.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday night doesn't come home.
When a woman cheats, it's long planned, right? She sees the guy, he's attracted. Now she can't shoot her shot because women are women. They're passive. They do it indirectly. They don't go up to a guy and say, "Hey, I'm attracted to you. I'd want to fuck you." No, they do it indirectly, like, "Hey, how are you and your wife? What's your relationship like?" Blah 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 blah. Then they flirt back and forth. Then, of course, she will put herself in position to make the infidelity happen. That's the worst way a woman can cheat, is when it's long planned, because now emotion is involved. Now women can cheat, on one night stands, I mean, it's no better or worse than cheating. Now if she cheats on you on a one night stand, that means she's definitely emotionally checked out. But when she cheats on you with someone she is building a relationship with emotionally, that's far more devastating.
It definitely is. But to be honest, like I believe that happened to me, and it wasn't. I can't really prove it, but I'm not stupid.
Let me stop you right there. If
Sure,
if you said you believe it happened to you and you said you can't prove it, I got news for you.
it happened.
There you go.
It
There it
happened.
is. There it is. Yeah,
Well,
he gets it.
So we're on the topic. Is it forgivable, right?
Right.
So let me get into this for a quick second. I have two
hang on.
stories.
Let's hold the phone on that. We're at
Sure.
12 minutes now, so let's check off the Instagram, guys. In Instagram, I put the link on the comments there. Please come follow us over to YouTube and
Dating dynamics.
Dating dynamics. We're going to talk about this a whole lot more. So, peace.
Okay, good stuff. Oh shit, I'm in low power mode anyway on my phone. So
Yeah, guys, if you want to join our YouTube, check out my story. There's a clickable link. You can click the YouTube and it'll bring you directly to our YouTube live account right now.
Same here.
Good.
All right, let us reset. You are
Clever
listening.
use of the social media. Please continue.
Your idea, sir. Anyway, let's reset here. This is Will Smith's favorite new podcast, the J&J Dating Dynamics. I'm Jay. That's Jay over here. And down here, we have my boy Donovan Sharp. Thank you for joining us, Donovan.
Yeah, of course, man.
Justin, you were about to tell us two quick stories.
Yes, sir. Let me sign off of my live. So, all right, real quick. I'll make these as quick as possible. So,
no, go ahead.
This is when I was like 21 years old. I hooked up with a girl. We ended up moving in together. And after like a year and some odd, one night she just doesn't come home.
Oh,
and
shit.
I was in a rock band. We had a show that night. And we go to the show. She pulls up with us to the show, decked out. Basically, like we're going on our first date.
Yeah, like dressed to the nines and shit.
My manager is my best friend, and he's like, "Bro, something's up with your girl tonight, bro. She's looking really hot tonight, dude." She didn't come home that night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she pulled the same thing. I explained it on an earlier podcast, but she also did the same thing the following Saturday night.
Oh, wow.
So Friday, Saturday night doesn't come home. Sunday, I went to Home Depot, got a bunch of boxes, changed the locks on the door,
right.
packed all her stuff. She came home, tried to get in. Her key wasn't working. She's calling me. I open the door. She tries to get in, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "You don't live here anymore." Like, I open the door. I show her all the boxes. I'm like, "I packed everything. Like, call whoever you got to call." So that was at 21.
Ruthless.
Good job.
But at that age, I was also like, not on her, because that was probably one of my first loves.
Okay.
But before and after her, I was doing dirt all over the place. I'm not, I wasn't no angel back then. But for her, I did care. And then my most recent one, we were together for a year, total of 6 years. First year in, she's living with me.
Okay.
She decides to take a flight somewhere, a girls' trip.
Oh boy.
And
wait, I can use it.
Yeah. A challenge on the field. Yes.
So girls' trip back home. And, I found it odd that she was back home and didn't take any social media things with like video or pictures with her family since she's back home. So she comes back, and something in your gut will never lie to you.
That's right.
she was asleep, and I'm never the guy to check a phone, but something told me to check.
Yeah.
And I'm very different from Joel. I don't need your passwords and stuff. I really want to be able to trust you. If I can't, like, get the hell out of here.
Well, we'll come back to that later.
Yeah.
I think I need to change your mind on that.
I definitely think I might need my mind changed on that.
Mm-hmm.
But so I got down to everything. I didn't see anything. I checked the email. I found an email.
Ooh, fuck.
I had the best time with you. I love you. Sex was
Ah,
amazing.
fuck, dude.
Meanwhile,
And
this is an
hurts,
this
man.
is
I
an
can't hear
older married man. Older,
Oh,
like
God.
older married. So that's a year in. I forgave her because I had 5 years on her.
Sure.
And I used to do dirt. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe she's just young and dumb. And let me give her a shot.
Okay.
5 years down the line, I moved my ass to Miami.
Yes, sir.
And a year and a half in, we're done.
Man, dude.
Like, that's the thing. Once women seriously consider cheating, it's already over.
Yeah.
She's emotionally checked out.
Yep.
And once that happens, it's very, very, very hard to get her back.
You would have thought that I might have learned my lesson. Like, people always say, once a cheater, always a cheater. But I genuinely cared about the girl. I gave her a shot, and I proved it that it's absolutely unforgivable.
Yes. Yeah. Every girl that I have ever taken back after cheating ended up cheating on me again. And now here's the thing, Justin. I agree with you. I would love to be able to think that I could trust a woman enough not to have a password on her phone or anything like that. 60 years ago, that would be possible. And the reason why, I'll put it to you this way. 60 years ago, there were things put in place that made cheating very, very difficult for women. There wasn't the technology we had available. There was the social stigma. There's the scarlet letter. People always knew what everyone was doing, right? So it was reasonable to assume that any given woman that you were dating at the time, and probably for marriage or married at the time, was going to be trustworthy. You could go in thinking, okay, she's trustworthy simply because now this doesn't mean that women didn't do dirt back then, but it was a lot harder for them to do it. These days, cheating for women is easier than breathing. And the almighty smartphone is what makes it possible. The thing with trust is very interesting. And this is where a lot of people, a lot of men in particular, go wrong. We like to say, well, I'll trust anyone until they give me reason not to. This is where you fuck it up, because modern women, the way you need to be with modern women, she needs to proactively earn your trust. You're not getting anything from me if you don't earn it first, trust included. So if a woman I'm dating, if I'm dating a woman, I'm only taking her out on coffee dates, low investment dates, until she can prove to me that she is good company. If she can prove to me that she is good company and I appear to be plan A, then I might take her out for appetizers. If she proves to me a little bit more that she is even better company, then I might splurge for a dinner date. And if she continues to prove things to me, then I might actually let you spend the night every once in a while. But just because a woman earns your trust on Monday does not automatically carry over to Tuesday. At midnight every night, the trust meter automatically resets. Women need to, and this is where so many men go wrong, as they are giving women trust who are not trustworthy the trust without them having to earn it. And modern women today, with the almighty smartphone, you got to proactively build trust with me. Because, dude, you go into a relationship with the average modern woman, dude, you go in already thinking she's probably fucking a bunch of dudes as it is, right? So we really need to, and I agree with you, Justin. I would love to be able to think that I could just trust a woman because she likes me. That is clearly not the case, as women cheat with impunity almost as a matter of habit. So boys and girls, never give any woman trust until she's earned it.